Why? Why do they die so young? What did I wanted to do? Oh yeah, a video. So the topic of death is one of the most delicate ones in any series, although in games and films it has been heavily overused and seems to be the only emotional drag that they can come up with. But in a series where everything's colorful, the joy never seems to end, and well, we have alicorns and other immortal beings, that seems like an untouched point. Now there's a video about immortality from Dr. Wolf and Silverquill, which I'll put down in the description below so you can see it, where they basically talk about well, being mortal, the alicorns, and how it's going to be like touched in My Little Pony. I'm going to talk about more like death, the actual passing away of any character, and how it should be handled. Just recently we had an incredibly sad and touching episode in Pokemon Sun and Moon where Southland passes away. How it's handled there is subtle, yet any adult can get it the moment Nurse Joy talks in private with Ash, the moment we see the tree just getting without leaves, and the moment that the rain starts falling, we hear this Leyden just screaming into the sky like he's really desperate, and we have Ash and basically the professor just looking at him on the other side of the bridge, just sad, knowing what happened. And at the end of the episode, they actually help Leyden get over the stages of grief. Even Meowth helps him, and everyone's happy. Now in My Little Pony we haven't seen any sign of a graveyard, memorial, or even anything that can denote the death or passing away of any pony. The main reason is that it's a kids show. Kids, not so now because of all the memes and all the stuff. Leaving this aspect of Equestria to many fans to theorize and write fanfictions, especially on Applejack's parents. Yeah, the song in the Christmas album doesn't help either, as there's one line saying, "Our paths will cross again one day in time to reunite." Depressing, I know. How they will manage the passing of either her father or mother is a good question, because we have never actually seen a scene like this before in My Little Pony, aside from the metaphorical one in Thanks for the Memories, where Rainbow passes through the stages of grief due to Tank going to hibernate. Now aside from this, we haven't really seen anything like it. We've seen old ponies, we've seen ponies that were in the past, either in flashbacks, memories, photos, archives of Ponyville or something like that, but we have actually never seen like the passing away of any family member. Some theorize that even Squirrel's parents are dead and she's basically living alone, but there's something really delicate. I mean, yes, it's a theme that nobody should ever touch, or well, not kids shows, because this kind of show is really fun, enjoyable. It's basically for all the family, not only for kids, but it's something inevitable that in one way or another they have to touch. It shouldn't be a taboo theme, because a kid, like I did, and I'm sure tons of other kids do, usually presences the passing away of a beloved being, either their parents going to the funeral of that beloved being, or just he or she never seeing that family member again. Hasbro is no stranger to death, as in other series like Transformers, or actually the movie of Transformers, the animated series. They have actually killed characters, addressing this issue in a not so subtle way. Disney has also addressed this a ton of times, but they're either more descriptive and depressing, like in Tarzan, Atlantis, Bambi, or Fox and the Hound, or touching and when handled, like in Big Hero 6, or others where the kids are filled with hope to be as good or better than their passed away members, making them proud and their death scenes not as graphical as early Disney ones. I think they're going to have to touch this point one day or another, because of the fact that, well, you can't stop time, and here we have an infinite season for MLP, where they're all immortal like any other cartoon, or time actually passes by. Case in point, and they will have to make the decision of how to address it, either a subtle way or a not so subtle way. The first one being more likely, since it's still a kids show and they can't actually show any like blood, guts, or just any graphical death. The most we've had using the Rainbow X Machina beam that is just sort of ending the life of any villain or sort of stuff, even to the point of just banishing King Sombra. They did something like it. Yeah. So these are my thoughts on how they can handle death, what could happen in My Little Pony, and we'll just have to wait and see how they address that in the upcoming Applejack's Parents episode. So that will be all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all in the next time. Bye! Those flowers were already there. The owls can do magic. Owls magic. I mean, Houdini maybe. Just nothing.